I don't know if I'm going to do Larry Butz's testimony. This is the second testimony he's doing right now. We'll get started right now. I went to the shack at about 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a light flash almost blinded me. I looked out of the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick.
You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out. Almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. You just caught a cold. You never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
Nah, Mr. Edward. Please commence your cross-examination.
Don't tell me what to do, Your Honor. I'll do it anyway. Because I want to do it. I went to check about 9, so it would have been about 10:30. What did she do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, you really must know. I was busy being excited, I guess.
Excited? Dare I even ask?
I set the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait. I thought she might come early, too. Well, it appears that she didn't come at all in the end. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up! Don't go be picking my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. This light was, of course, lightning. Like, pow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom. Yeah! I lit it like that. That's more like a punch from her head.
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well, from the fire in my heart. That's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, changed my mind.
I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, Witness.
There's still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. You said right away, but exactly how long after the struck was that? Lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire, maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, go check it out. I thought it was a smell shack you were in from the bridge. Oh, it pretty much stopped snowing. It's about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfire kids make doing school camping trips can compare. I pressed him a little more for a little more info.
Oh god, one of these. Not right now. Why didn't you call anyone? Why did you go to the bridge? Why did you, well, the bridge was on fire.
Yeah. I guess it's
why did you call anyone?
To go to. Why did you call anyone? Larry, let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There was a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, Of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Huh? Yeah, okay. A reason. High reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone. I just didn't have time to, okay? I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright. Yeah! I thought I'd better tell someone about this. Then Nick came up yelling about murder! It totally made me forget about the bridge. I was pretty much out by then anyway. What's this feeling in my body? I suddenly feel have a terrible case of unease. It was after contacting the police that feelings Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much it. More or less. You told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. Okay, what am I doing?
Okay, alright. Let's refresh on the evidence. Let's refresh here.
Like me a water first, because I'm gonna need it. When did the shack about 9, but so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding with a white flash over the blanket.
Yeah.
I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire.
Yeah.
There was still some thunder, so I went right away to check it out.
Yeah.
I arrived at the bridge and Dick showed up less than a minute later. This is a new statement.
So he's saying it would have been around 10:30. Phoenix showed up like a minute later. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's look at the weather report.
There you go.
10:50 lightning, 10 to 11. That tracks. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, but he's saying it happened at 10:30. And then about 30 minutes was it 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out, which would suggest that the fire would have been out at 11:15.
Yeah.
So lightning would have the white flash plus the bridge on fire suggests that lightning actually struck at 10:30 and it would have been done at 11. He said something else about the snow, didn't he?
He said it stopped snowing by that time as well.
That doesn't track either.
Good job. Your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. Hey, Angie! You make me sound like some kind of alien! But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy lives on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there at around 11 p.m. Well, sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and then did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred at Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there, in the courtyard. There was no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at the time. Excuse me! I have an objection!
You do?
Maggie! How many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry! I'm the one who showed up! Yeah! It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11, in which case it could have been earlier than that. What's your footing there, Miss Franziska von Kammer? Slope ahead is slippery. But there was still no way that Wright could have been at the Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather report data. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m.
Which means what exactly?
White did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive at the scene until after the flames had died down. Larry! You arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. but White did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes? I realized I just got brutally woken up by toilet splashback. I guess I was still sleeping in the left. Pinch me!
Order, Samuel!
So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix, right? I heard you see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all! Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there was a phone right next to it. Why, then, did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness. Why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn?
And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space. This witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty. That's what it sounds like. Huh. But this is Larry we are talking about. And if he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. Reggie, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. Listen.
I'm the killer.
I fucking did it. Okay? I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all?
I'm sure this is going to be so serious.
Yes. I may really say it this time. Ah! Then say it!
Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. No, for this 15-minute gap. What were you doing, witness? Just be like, I was playing a racing game on my portable video game system. It's gonna be something dumb.
I'm a donut. I'm an artiste! What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge! I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly into the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out, and then he came running up.
Fucking knew it, this dumbass. I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right! I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch! Including the truth from the sound of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
And what would that be?
This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? Until to drag the reason out of him. You'll regret this, Edgy! I'm a donor. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Tell us, Larry. My name is Luis, get it right! Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies. Like I am.
Just who exactly are you?
I'm Luis Stoneham, apprentice extraordinaire. That's what he calls himself in the case.
Then you are an artist?
Of course, I'm an artiste, the real thing. Yet again, that's what he calls himself. Names would mean nothing. There's only one issue I care to discuss. What's what you doing? It's a very big issue indeed. Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up in a frenzy of art. So sketching the burning bridge. The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. The sketch of mine is... Ah! Enough. Let's take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already with this. What the fuck are you doing?
She's fucking with my chapstick.
Unbelievable. You can see it. There you go. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What shall I do? I've got a terrible feeling the instant this sketch is revealed. The entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Look at this world-changing sketch. It's gonna look like a little kid's drawing.
Hey, I wonder if you could show us your sketch. Please. Well, you and I couldn't have imagined it would turn out like this. Imagine what? A Louise Stoneham's debut will take place here.
Oh my god.
Today. Like this.
Fuck.
Ouch! Shut it! Now! Okay! Steel yourselves! This is the world of Louise Stoneham!
Well. So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes, well, it's a better journey than I expected. Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce the flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
This is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry? What? The burning bridge is fine, but what is that unfortunate-looking figure? You spotted that, huh? I thought you might. However much I want to ignore, I might want to ignore it. I can't. It's Iris, of course. It's Iris. How about you take better care of yourself? You have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that? Please answer this next question honestly. Okay. Were you really claiming to have seen this? Were you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep. That's what I saw. That's why I drew it. An artist. Real artist. You.
Hi?
Hello.
The girl, she's really high up in this picture.
Oh, that's right.
Ah! What was that for?
This is all a bad dream. He's just hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there's some precedent for this. She was flying pretty high. My sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see.
This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth.
What? Me?
This witness is your friend, is he not?
Accessory to foolishness, Mayor's Edgeworth.
Let us get back to the cross-examination. By farce, if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, What did you think about Debut Peace?
Get that thing away from me.
Larry's
sketch. Horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime. New. Hurry up and cross-examine him.
Okay. Don't remember what you think. I think all these are new. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, I saw I was flying. This is a new tip. I saw I was flying. A white hood fluttering. Just where did you see this sight from? Hey, you shout. When I was lying in bed in that rundown shack, the crack of the lightning bolt made me realize that the bridge was burning. I just watched it for a while from there, thinking about how nicely it was burning. And after about 5 minutes, I saw it. The defendant's flying. That's right! That's when I decided to go to the bridge!
I see. That all makes sense. Aside from the sketch itself.
Yes, the sketch doesn't actually make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous. A famous rapper. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly into the page. You transferred everything directly onto the page. And that is this sketch here. Yep, sensational, isn't it? Or should that be scandalous? It put my mind at ease anyway. It did. That's right. The reason she didn't come to me, even though I waited for her, was because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Could it be that Iris? You took that dangerous flight in order to reach me? That's gotta be it! Alright, go me! Your 10 years, please. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and then he came up. You forgot the passage of time to that extent, did you? Well, once I get caught up on something, I tend to forget everything else. Well, that's true. He's always been that way. I guess he's not lying about that, at least. Phoenix Wright appeared on the scene after 11:15. If he was darling until then, that dispels all doubts.
Aside from doubts about his humanity,
There's a big clue waiting for me in this cross-examination. His testimony does nothing less than mock the court. I am sure that there is a vital kernel of truth hidden in there somewhere. Oh, wait, what am I doing?
Okay. What do you think I was doing? Okay. Sketch in front of the bridge was whipped up in front of I was doing okay. So I was flying her white hood.
Yep.
Clutter ranges, never hood.
Oh my god! Fuck!
Did you hit the wrong one?
Did I?
I don't know.
There. I probably did. I don't know. Larry, what did you really see that night? Oh, I'm taking your cash. Shut the fuck up. The coffin guy's back. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I knew exactly what I saw. I'll give you the whole dollar if that's the truth. If that is truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain.
I bit my cheek.
Oh,
I'll be alright.
it's okay. If you open your mouth, I can.
What might that be?
That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant Iris. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. Ah! A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood. Let me do that again. The individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was! That fun-down shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood! Ah! It seems there are bigger fools in this world than there are one at the defense's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood? What? Reggie! What's going on with Iris and Nick? Why, you Nick! You dog!
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage.
This isn't that, is it? It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Reggie, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you. What?
What is the meaning of your outburst, Fitness?
I hate to have to do this. What the fuck? Ah!
My apologies, Your Honor.
I hate to have to do this. But I have some definitive evidence. Definitive evidence. Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Louis Stoneham, shall prove it!
I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're very edgy, because I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain! You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me. And we're gonna get that pain.
On the next episode of Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell so you're notified every time we update every single day.
Goodbye.
Bye.